Good morning, everybody. How's everybody been? Did you miss me? I don't think so. Hey, it's been about a month. It's probably the longest I've gone without doing a video, I think. Lots of stuff happening. Busy here at the shop, busy here at the store. You know, it's that time of year. It's Christmas too, so a lot of personal stuff on the go. So trying to wrap things up in the next day or two here and take a little time off, the wife and I, for a week or so and relax. So anyway, it's been ages, so I'll show you, I'll get right down to it and show you all what I've been doing. So everybody knows that Tuscany on DY Molds and I are good friends. And last year when he was here in the spring, or this year when he was here in the spring, he taught me a few things. And one of them was how to do plaster spins and plaster pulls. So I've shown you those before. Those are two bowls that we did together. That one's using the spin method, and that one's using the plaster pull method. So I swore to myself that this year I was going to do some more plaster work in the winter. I wanted to really get familiar with the whole process and get better at it. It's something that needs a little practice, but boy, I tell you, I've sort of fallen in love with it, with sort of the creativity you can do and what you can come up with, and it's really awesome being able to create your own pieces or design your own pieces. So I think it's going to be a part of my regular repertoire, is doing my own plaster pieces and then molding them up. So anyway, those are the pieces we did last year. They're going to be going to get a little different treatment for molding. I'm going to be using this here. It's a urethane rubber. Brush on 40, that's what Tuscany uses down in New Zealand. So that's what the bottoms are going to be, and then the insides are going to be a gel coat and fiberglass for the interiors. So I'll probably give you some little more videos when that time comes up. That'll be after Christmas or New Year's, probably want to get cracking on that stuff, and then I'll be glassing all that stuff over there, and I got a table full and a floor full over there, so be lots of glassing and things coming up to show everybody. So here's just a few. You can see I was playing with the alginate again, or alginate, however you want to pronounce it. So I did a camera last year and it sold really well. So I did a couple more this year. There's a nice Canon camera there and an old Minolta to the left there. They turned out really nice, actually even better than the ones that I did last year. So I anticipate them being good sellers as well. So then fooling around, this is with the alginate as well. That was with a real pineapple, 3 different pieces, and then all I did was used an air auger to drill it out and clean it out, and then a little sanding, and that gave me my inside pieces there. But they're kind of cute planters. Like this one will be cute when it's got a plant in it. It'll look like a pineapple again. So just some kind of fun stuff. So so I did get onto some bigger stuff. Oh, I can't show you so you see the fist, that was from last year. That's going to get done real soon. And under here, I can't show you because YouTube won't let me monetize my video if I show you, but it's the good old middle finger is what it is. And the funny thing, I did it as a joke for my daughter, and the funny thing is I've got people that want to order it already. So they're telling me to hurry up and get it into rubber so I could start mass producing them. So that's a good little jokey thing. If it sells, it's even better. So anyway, I'll just show you what I've done over here. I'll just spin the light a little bit. So here's I mentioned that I was doing some pillars out back, and I've always wanted to do like a really nice capital for it, but sort of in the Tuscan style. So I sort of just looked up on the internet what a Tuscan style capital looks like and then designed my template after, and then this is what I came up with. I'm going to just set the camera down and sort of show you. It's in 2 pieces, and it's going to be molded the other way around. So you got to imagine this is the top piece. So a planter is going to go up on top of here. So that's what it'll look like when it's up on the pillar. But it's actually 2 pieces done separately. So this piece here, the bottom piece, is done as a plaster pull method, this one. and this here is the spin method. So how that is, that was started, I'm just gonna flip it over for you. So it's on the table like this. If you can imagine, sorry for walking away for a minute there. If you can imagine, here's the template that would go in this hole on the spin, and you can see how that fits right onto there. And then you're pulling the plaster around doing a spin motion like this. And these are the plaster pull method. So that is the outside of these. These are just some leftover pieces. So as you can see, so here's another template, and you can see how that fits on there, and that's the plaster pull method. So then you just miter them off and then join them together and then pour your middle section. So it would be like this, like that, on the table, and then you pour plaster inside to fill it up. So when I go to mold him, it's going to be this way. Oops, sorry. So this is how I'm going to make the mold from this side up and over, and pouring from the top. So that took a bit of fooling around. That was my first large piece. I'm really happy how it turned out. I'm quite thrilled. Like I said, it's pretty exciting. I just got to do where you see where it joins onto the two pieces. I just got to run a little bit of plaster along there to hide that little gap, and that'll be all finished. I could do that today probably. And then moving on to, this was a piece that I just finished. This one's quite large. I think it's 21 or 22 inches across. I can't quite remember. This piece was also a spin method, done flat on the table there. This is going to be, I'm going to pour probably tomorrow, pour the base for this one. It's going to be, it's for a succulent planter. Actually, it's got a lot of purposes. It can be, once it's got its bottom in, it's going to be about a 3/4 inch bottom. So, whoops, sorry, to there. And so for succulents, you just only need a couple of inches of soil. But the cool thing is you can kind of mound this up in the middle and have a real nice collection. I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be succulents, but I've had this in mind actually for like a year or two. This shape here, or it could be a really large bird bath base, or it also can be a base for a fountain. You could put a piece in the center, some of the small pieces that Tuscany and I worked on. This can also go right in the center and bubble, and this can be your like retrieval tray for the water. So I'm really happy. I love the shape. Like I said, I've had it sort of in mind for quite a while there. Turned out really nice. Just finished sanding it yesterday, so it's ready to get the bottom poured. I'll put it right on the melamine or melamine, and I'll wax the table and PVA the table, and then pour my plaster in. So you don't want it sticking to your table or you're going to have a big problem. So, and then you just give it a light sand afterwards, and then you're ready to go for molding. So that's pretty exciting. I'm pretty happy with all the plaster work. You have to go. I think I mentioned that before in the other video when Tuscany was here. It's tough when there's two guys. So when it's one guy, you really got to go. I mean, he knows too. You got to really hustle. You got to have your act together before you start. You have all your buckets lined up with water and your plaster and your drill and everything ready to go. And you're done. Something like this, you're finished in, I bet you I was done about 12, 15 minutes at the longest to finish that off. So you've got to really hustle that's 4 different layers of plaster to do that spin. So, but it was fun. I like it. I love it, actually. I'm thrilled to bits with how things have turned out. So you'll be seeing probably quite a bit more of this stuff in the future. I've got another one in mind I'm going to do in the new year too. Similar to this one, maybe a little smaller, but a different shape. These were just some pieces I was working on too. These were just that funny little terracotta pot. It's ready to go. It needs to get flipped over and the inside's done. This is that big leaf skin that I was doing. I think I didn't go 20. I think I stopped at about 16 coats on this one. FBDH was talking about this one here. So I'll show you when I pull that off. I'll show you what that looks like. So here was the slanted bowl over there that Tuscany did last year. This one, this is the inside. You do the inside of the bowl first, and then you do the outside. So this is basically gives you a little bit of an idea how this works, how the spin works on this centerpiece, right? So you do the centerpiece first, you let that cure, then you wax and PVA it, and then you put your other outside skin on top, and you hope like hell you can get it off in one piece. But it came out really nice when we did that. Let's see, what else can I tell you guys? Not much. I think that's about it. That's what I've been up to the last month or so. The store's been busy, so I've been spending lots of time over there. A few custom orders here and there takes you away from your normal sort of work. And like I said, with the holiday season and all that kind of stuff coming up, there's been lots of distractions and stuff. So, but fun distractions. So I just want to wish everybody a very Merry Christmas or a Happy Hanukkah or a joyous holidays and whatever you're all into, and or Happy Festivus for the rest of us. And everybody have a great time, have a great holiday, and we'll see you all in the new year. Love you guys all. Bye-bye.